that when there are actions that are taken that are unacceptable, that are not aligned with our interests, that we feel go beyond what should be acceptable from any country you have a relationship with, then there should be consequences. We can't predict what the impact will be, but we still believe that when there's unacceptable behavior, we should put consequences in place.
Let's go to Fort Worth, Texas, and speak to Danny Coulson, a former Deputy Assistant Director at the FBI. Mr. Coulson, thank you so much for joining us. Don't you think Vladimir Putin is untouchable? Don't you think that Vladimir Putin is untouchable, that these sanctions won't actually affect the Russian president himself and his actions?
No, I don't think they have any impact on him whatsoever. They're very good at espionage, and they use a lot of different techniques. And we can claim we're going to do something against him. It's just not going to work. It'll have to come from him that he finds it more to his benefit economically and through trade and other agreements that he cease and desist. But he's not going to change because of anything we're going to say to him.
President Biden has spoken a number of times about how the threats to the U.S. are changing. Just yesterday, in fact, when he was talking about the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan, he's been mentioning China a lot, and then he mentions Russia. What do you think the chances are of Moscow and Beijing joining forces to counter Washington? And if that were to happen, do you think Washington could actually move against such a force?
Well, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by move. Certainly not militarily. We don't want to do that because that means mutual destruction of all three of our countries. We don't want to do that. That's not the way the world is today. I know they cooperate with each other, and they use a lot of different techniques. They use human intelligence. They place spies in our universities. That's where a lot of their information comes from. And of course, they're really good at hacking. But the whole world is. Every major country in the world is good at hacking. And I'm not so sure we're good enough at preventing that. But to say that that they're going to gang up on us, they may very well do that. It would be in their interest to make economic or espionage type threats against our country. No doubt about it.
So the first foreign leader to visit the White House is going to be Japan's Prime Minister on Friday. Yoshihide Suga will be meeting with Joe Biden. That says a lot as well, doesn't it, of course, about Joe Biden's interests in maintaining allies in Asia. What do you make of the philosophical discussion that Joe Biden has been presenting about this is now about democracy versus autocracy?
I'm not sure I agree with that. I think we've always been about democracy in my country. It may be a difference in style or interest that way, but we've always been a democracy, and I think we've done a really good job of comporting ourselves like a free nation. I think it's great that we get together with allies like Japan and Canada and other countries in the Far East and the Middle East that have like interests that we do. But we need allies to do this, and we need to have cooperative efforts to prevent the penetration efforts they have against us. So I think what he's doing is good. We'll see how it works out, but hopefully he is successful. I pray he's successful, and we'll find out how that works.
We also always appreciate having you on the program. Thank you so much indeed. Take care.